Let's pretend that fish had the ability to speak. Well, if I were sitting in the room with a fish, the very first question I would ask it was why was it stupid enough to get caught by a fisherman? The fish would likely respond that it got caught because the fisherman made the hook look way too tempting to pass up on. Swimming around in the ocean, it's hard work. There's long, stressful days, and you get hungry working so hard. There's the constant stressors of being eaten by a bigger fish, having to work hard to find food for the rest of the fish in your family, and not to mention the boredom of swimming around and seeing nothing. The fish would tell us that when it saw the tempting bait on what was actually the fisherman's hook, it looked amazing. It didn't have to compete with any other fish for this food, it could share it with its family, and not to mention, it was delicious compared to the usual food that it eats. It took a big bite of the bait, and before it even knew it, it was being hoisted out of the water and onto the fisherman's boat. This metaphor applies to humans a lot better than you might think, especially in the setting that I'm going to dive into today. I'm here to talk about gambling and the way that casinos make us the fish and themselves the fishermen. Have you ever noticed how casinos and sportsbooks manage to offer what appear to be really generous amounts of free play and comps while still making a profit themselves? I never used to think about it, and I would take every single offer that came my way, thinking things like, how could I pass up on this free money? Well, that led in part to a 6-year struggle with gambling addiction, where I would be gambling every single day for an average of 6 to 8 hours. My name is Rob, and I'm a recovering gambling addict. I made my last bet on November the 12th of 2022, and now it's my mission to help you avoid making the same mistakes that I did. If you want to make sure that your gambling isn't becoming a problem in your life, or you want to learn how to stop it if it is becoming a problem, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any info that could possibly change your life for the better. Casinos are known for their glitz, glamour, and the allure of free play promotions and comps. From complimentary rooms to free slot play, these incentives are strategically designed to attract people and keep them coming back for more. But how do casinos manage to give away so much and remain profitable? The key lies in a deep understanding of player behavior. Casinos invest heavily into data analytics to study the habits of their patrons. In fact, they know so much about you that it's terrifying. They know your betting patterns, tendencies, wager amounts, and what offers specifically will get you to come back and play more. They also know that the initial cost of offering free play and comps can be offset by the increased spending on the online casino and by longer stays of people at the in-person casinos that get lured in by those promotions. Central to the casino's profitability is the concept of the house edge. Every game, from slots to table games, is meticulously designed to give the casino a statistical advantage. The house always wins. This built-in edge ensures that over time, they'll always come out ahead, even if players may experience wins in the short term. That really means that all they need to do is keep you playing for long enough for the odds to finally catch up with you. Sure, you could go in and win right now, but then what happens? We want to win again. And the casinos use this information to design your offers to be too good to pass up, and they keep you playing longer. Again, all they have to do is keep you playing, and you're going to lose your money. There's no such thing as a good gambler, and time is going to prove that to you if you don't believe me. Casinos consider comps and free play offers as an investment. By offering complimentary meals, free bets, rooms, or show tickets, casinos are essentially reinvesting a portion of their profits back into the player experience. The goal is for them to create a positive feedback loop. The more players enjoy their time, the more likely they are to return and spend more. This loop also conveniently feeds into you forgetting about your losses, as it appears that you're getting something back in return for your money and time. Well, unlike credit card rewards that have a positive expected value for you, these rewards are just the trap that keeps you turning that feedback loop and in letting your losses stack up. Behind the scenes, casinos employ sophisticated algorithms to calculate the cost of each player promotion. They analyze factors such as player loyalty, average bet size, and frequency of visits or sessions. The calculations ensure that the promotions are affordable for the casino to offer while still being attractive enough for the players to want to take them up on it. They find the perfect balance where they appear to be just generous enough to keep you coming back in while making sure they don't lose anything in the process on their bottom line. Loyalty programs play a crucial role in this equation. Comp points earned by players translate into tangible rewards. The more you play, the more you earn, creating a sense of loyalty and commitment. These programs encourage sustained patronage, making players feel valued and appreciated. This feeds perfectly into the ego of someone who's a gambling addict. I would know. Believe me. I used to know what my casino reward status was at all times, and how many points I would need to progress to the next stage. But I didn't even know when my family members' birthdays were. I had my priorities in all the wrong places. These loyalty programs encourage you to keep gambling and keep progressing, because again, the more you play, the more you will lose. Now, of course, there are risks involved for the casinos. Some players may take advantage of promotions without contributing significantly to the casino's profits. However, the majority of patrons tend to spend more than the value of the comps they receive, ensuring a net gain for the casino. Even if there are some people out there who only use the free play or free comps and then leave. This is a very small portion of people, and even then, they have to battle the temptations that casinos throw their way to keep gambling their own money. Casino marketing is based completely on temptation. This system is no different. They find ways to make you feel valued and make you feel like the offer is too good to pass up. The largest cost for casinos is customer acquisition, and that is exactly what this is. Naturally, as a gambler, you'll gravitate to where you have the best perceived experience and where you feel the most wanted. Casinos use this knowledge to their advantage and keep you coming back over and over again, always expecting a different result, but always having things turn out the same way. So going back to that analogy of the fish, what makes us like that fish? And what makes the casinos like the fishermen? Well, the hook has these offers on it that look too good for you to pass up. And living life is hard work. So there are long, stressful days where you get tired out and you want a chance to escape. You want a way to escape financial pressures, the constant stress of not feeling like you're doing enough, like you're falling behind in life, and not to mention the fact that you can get pretty bored living the same mundane life over and over again. Well, the casinos use all of this knowledge to their advantage and get you to come in looking for an escape, both emotionally for your time and financially. Because if you're struggling, what would solve it faster than winning a jackpot? What they don't tell you is, you don't end up winning in the long run. As we conclude today's video on the economics of casino promotions, it becomes clear that the balance between giving and receiving is a carefully calculated strategy by casinos to acquire and manipulate customers into coming back. Casinos leverage the psychology of player behavior and the statistical advantage they have embedded into every one of their games to create a win-win scenario where players enjoy the perceived perks and casinos secure their bottom line. If you found this video intriguing, please leave a like and let me know the casino offers that got you to continue gambling before you watch this video. Remember that the industry is out for themselves and gambling is just not profitable. I know that we can continue to get educated on this topic and can continue to make healthier decisions for our future. All of that happens one day at a time.